Welcome back. Let's look at our next example in the notes. Notice here we are looking for D, which is a missing side. So I'm going to look at my first set of formulas. Before I do that, I want to look at my angle that's given and label everything in relation to the 20-degree angle. So I would notice that here's my hypotenuse. My hypotenuse doesn't have any information. It's not really relevant here, so I'm just going to omit that. But the D would be my adjacent side because that side is next to the 20-degree angle. 31 then would be my opposite side because that is across from the acute angle that's given. And because I have the opposite side and I'm looking for the adjacent side, the formula to me that would make the most sense to use would be the tangent of theta, right? It contains the two letters or expressions that I'm actually looking for. So let's try that. Let's use that formula. So let's say the tangent of 20 degrees is equal to opposite, which is 31, over adjacent, which is D. And again, I'm going to put the tangent of 20 over the number 1 because I can, that's legal. And also it makes a nice proportion that I can solve by cross multiplying. So it's going to be D times the tangent of 20 equals 31. But now I need to divide by the tangent of 20 because I'm looking to get D by itself. So it's kind of a weird thing to do, to divide by the tangent of 20, but that's what we need to do to isolate our D value. In this case, I get the D when I type 31 divided by the tangent of 20 into my calculator. I get that D is equal to 85. So double check that you get the same result. Let's go to our third example. Okay, so here, again, I have example 3. I'm given an acute angle. This would be my adjacent side, and K would be my hypotenuse. Notice I am not given the opposite side. Because I need to solve for K, I need to solve for the hypotenuse, and I need to solve for a missing side. In this case, the formula that would make the most sense would be the cosine of theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse because I have all of the information except the hypotenuse. So I'm going to say that the cosine of 53 degrees is equal to 45 over K. Again, adjacent over hypotenuse. Putting that over 1, making a proportion, cross multiplying. Okay, now I'm going to divide by the cosine of 53. And you want to make sure your calculator is in degree mode. If you're getting weird answers, you might want to double check that. It should be in degree mode. That's usually the default. But if for some reason you can't get what I'm getting and you think you're typing everything in right, check that the mode says degree. All right, so when you type in 45 divided by the cosine of 53, you should get roughly 75. So double check that you have that answer. And I will see you in the next video to finish the other examples.